All right. And hello and welcome to Wild Wide Web 0.1. How's everybody doing today?
Great. Thank
Fantastic.
you. And you?
Very well. Thank you for asking. I promise you that by the end of this interactive presentation, you will know exactly which tools you need to virtually 100% protect your privacy and digital or electronic properties, both soft and hard properties, such as your information and your precious equipment. So please ask questions by making comments at any time in the chat box and during the Q&A session later. I will unmute you. This call is recorded, so you will be able to re-listen to it at your convenience from the comfort of your home. My name is Dr. Elena Pesini. I'm a PhD business psychologist, certified business coach, #1 best-selling author, and CEO of the You Have Got the Power companies. I'm Italian American, hence the accent. Most of you know me personally and know how much I care about empowering people to excel at whatever they're passionate about in life. Have learned that in order to excel today, nowadays, in this era that heavily relies on technology, it is imperative to have simple systems in place to protect your digital properties, and everything will just crumble uh, in a matter of a nanosecond. And I am speaking from experience. That happened to me, and luckily I picked myself up with the help of the gentleman that I'm about to introduce you. And that's why I decided to share this vital information so you all are safe. So Mr. Sawyer Payne is one of the partners at Akashic Flow, a technology think tank with innovative solutions that are personalized to people's and business needs. He's always learning the newest cutting edge systems within computer sciences. Then we have Mr. Andrea da Costa. Yes, he's half Italian, although he has forgotten Italian, but we'll have to practice with him. Is the best solutions and performance architect I know in the IT world. And he makes the impossible possible. Is an outstanding and fast technology problem solver. He literally finds solutions to all technological challenges, which is a lot. Then we have Mr. Robert Jackson, that may join us later, is the best digital forensic analyst in the Northwest of the USA. Is also the forensic partner with Akashic Flow Solutions and the main intelligent person at Hewlett Packard. Plus, he has won all court cases of technology litigations, works with Fortune Top 20, and is connected to the best artificial intelligence of the nation and can, of course, help us as well. So with no further ado, let's start with Mr. Sawyer Payne. And let me give you a little bit of music. All right. And welcome, Sawyer. How are you?
Hello. Good. Here, let me turn my camera on here.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
I
Hello.
think
Yeah. You guys see us?
No, we don't see you, but we hear you.
Okay.
Just start the presentation.
Okay.
You'll see us.
Okay, perfect. So can you guys see the screen? We are going to be sharing a fun interactive PowerPoint.
Can you guys all see it?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Well, hello everyone. I'm Sawyer Payne, and I'm one of the founding members of Akashic Flow. Akashic Flow is a performance, solutions, and security architecture company. We work wherever trust is needed, and we have clients in the high-end film industry. And we are a think tank. So we develop with IP research and development. We're working on a zero-day lab. We develop military-grade solutions, and we create fully operational prototypes. And we have strategic partners like WT 4 and 6 Forensics firm. That's Robin Jackson's firm, who was mentioned earlier. And we develop custom solutions. If you have a problem, then you bring it to us, and we find you a solution. So I'll be handing it off to Andre now to talk about the World Wide Web.
How's everyone doing today?
Wonderful. How are you?
Oh, doing great. Well, how many of you have been out there since the internet was dial-up?
No, some of us
Not me.
weren't born yet.
Well, so for those of you that don't know about dial-up, back in the 1969, this is just to give you a little basic history on technology. Basically, you dialed a phone number, and it called into this like phone switch that handled the same way fax are handled, but handled data. And you could be able to see websites and things like that. So the internet's been out there since 1969. That's a very long time ago. And then DSL came in around 1994, 1995 for those who can afford it, or a T1 line. And then we have Lycos, eBay, and AOL. And Netscape and Yahoo, or Netscape was the first web browser you could ever use. Then 1998, 1999, Google came out, cell phones were more available, and that just becomes an issue when you have all these devices, right? And now not you just only have a computer at your house or your office, you basically carry one everywhere you go. And then from there, obviously WordPress and Skype and YouTube and Facebook, Google, and the Bing and all the stuff, that's what's today. Unfortunately, this is a little graph that compares.
Could you share your webcam so we can see you?
Sure.
So you have more personal touch.
Okay. Let's see right here. Okay. You guys see me?
Yes, yes. You're looking good.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
All right. Let me share the cam and see if it shares out. Is it sharing with everybody?
Well, he goes off. He goes off.
Okay. So I would I do apologize for the technical difficulties.
It's okay. We go with the flow.
Okay, so I'm gonna close this right here.
That's good.
I mean, nothing else you can do, right? Okay, if I leave this on, can everyone see us now?
Yes, we can see you now.
All right,
Yes.
so hi everyone, I'm Andre, and here we go. So let's start the presentation.
When you start the presentation, your webcam goes off, and now it's reloading.
You can only see the webcam because you're sharing the screen.
I see.
Maybe that's fine. Okay, that's okay. So, ladies, you're stuck with my face. Sorry, but
That's not bad, Helena.
All right. But like the what was it? The new words are pronto, andiamo. Quickly.
yes. The presentation is loading. Is not fully loaded yet.
All right.
At least on my screen.
All right. Let me know when everybody's ready.
Okay, now it's loaded.
Now it is.
All right. Can everybody see it?
Yes. But it goes on and off. Now it's
No, I just full screened it on my end, so
it's loading. Yeah.
it should be. Let me know. I do apologize.
Maybe take your machines offline.
Everyone ready?
We're ready.
Yeah.
It's
All
loading.
right. So this is a similar graph that compares the global population and internet users by 2020. By 2020, it's going to be an average. You're going to have 7 Wi-Fi devices per person.
We don't see the graph. Sorry, it's loading still.
Okay.
Presentation is loading. So, ladies, Andre and Sawyer are there. You go. Now it's fine. Don't mess with it. Are located in northern United States, and it's something like minus 10 degrees Celsius and snowing heavily. So, but that could be one of the reasons why the technical difficulties. But here they are, and now we can see it.
Should I just leave it like this? Is everybody okay with that?
Yes, yes.
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. So what I'm here trying to show is that basically by 2020, this is the amount of internet users, but this is not counting devices per user. So as you can see, we're going to have 5 billion devices online at all times by 2020. And that's a very scary number because the more devices you have online, the more susceptibility and vulnerabilities and problem comes. So now you have this your real life and your digital life, which in some cases your digital life takes over your real life because without one you can't function in society. Here's a Let me know when the graph loads if everybody got it. The next graph. All right. So this is how many of you guys have heard about the deep web?
Not me.
I haven't.
Anyone else knows about the dark web or deep web?
No, nobody. Chris says no.
No.
Okay. Well, basically, what they call the dark web is the unindexed internet. Say every time you go to Google or Yahoo or to a search and you put in, I'm searching for a house in Copacabana, and basically Google will show you the houses they have indexed because Google has a technology called web crawlers that have been out there since the 1990s. So basically, they just scavenge the internet for links and information. The thing is, that's only 10% of the internet that you actually get to see. That's YouTube, Twitter, Joomla, Drupal, WordPress, all that combined is nearly 10%. Now, the other 80 and 90% of the internet is basically your torrent sites, your Pirate Bay, your Bitcoin, Tor, all those like unknown hacker sites. Oh, we found hackers in the dark web and credit cards, and it's just very, very, very scary. The deeper you go, and the things you find, because the deeper you go, you even find governments looking for hackers and recruiting sites for like NSA, CIA, you name it. It's out there in the internet, and a lot of people don't know that. It's just like an iceberg. You only see 10% of the real thing. Does anyone have any questions before I continue?
Not for the moment.
Now, I want you guys to look at this slide, right? And we see cyber attack. So I want you guys to pick a word out of this slide that mostly identifies with you. Like, what do you identify cyber attack to? Is it a computer? Is it a crime? Is it a communication terrorism? And just write it down somewhere, and let's see where this goes. Now, let's talk about the who and the what, and what are they after. So basically, the classic cyber criminal could be a gang in Russia or Ukraine, Romania, or something like that. And these people, just like back in the 1920s, there were organized crime for taking down banks. There's now organized crime hacking down as much individuals as they can. And the thing is that they do all this.
Why did you just mention European countries, since we have all Europeans participants? could it happen in Asia or Australia?
They're everywhere. This is wherever there's crime, there's a cyber gang. And the thing is that right now they're like decentralized. So say you have two guys who live in New York, you have a guy that travels all over Europe through train, or you have another guy who just flies everywhere. He's a jet setter who lives in the Caribbean. You know, he's going from Key West to Venezuela in jets all day. The other type of attacker we have is called the Advanced Persistent Threat. And this is actually an acronym called APT. Has anybody heard about APTs on the news?
No?
What is that? Okay. Has anybody heard about APTs in the news by any chance?
No?
No, what is that?
No.
With me?
It stands for Advanced Persistent Threat. And they call it like for directed by nation and states because they tend to be very advanced. So what it means is these attackers will install malware in your computer, and in some points they'll attack, let's say your motherboard and your computer, the BIOS and the firmware, to the point that even if you change your hard drives, you will always be hacked no matter what you do if you don't do the corrective forensics for it. The other hackers we have are basically hacktivists, like the well-known Anonymous, and you have like LulzSec, that was a couple of years back, Null Crew, Shell Crew. And there's a bunch of these like hacktivist groups, you know, that they tend to be also cyber criminals. They say find information and they don't know what to do with it. They can't monetize from it, so they pull an Ashley Madison and they just dump it all out. And these are people that believe in ideas and beliefs. There's nothing wrong with that. The only wrong part of it is when you affect other individuals in your wrath. You know, when you like have the poor family, you know, the grandma or the grandpa who can't afford to lose anything else, and you know, there comes the hacktivist and just shares their information out there, and now their identity is compromised. So now, how many of you guys have businesses that work on a supply chain?
On a supply?
Who have a supply chain. So basically you have, say,
Okay.
you get services rendered through a certain individual, or say you're in the manufacturing industry, and basically you have somebody who builds say we're building a plate. You have a plate, and then you have somebody who makes the lids, the same person who makes the plate, and then the marketing team is not the same one as your advertising team.
Yeah, I think we all do to a certain extent, but I know Yolanda.
Well, this is something very, very serious because many attackers, if it's a targeted attack, which we'll talk about more in depth later on in the presentation, they look for your weakest links. By meaning weakest link, let's say, for example, we have a bank, and this individual needs information from the bank. Oh, look, let's see what's about Mr. Smith. Let's say like LinkedIn, right? You have all this personal information, who you are, who you know, what you like to do, what kind of things you like. All this can be profiled from the music in your iPod to the things you have in your Facebook, and this is why it's very, it's very you should cater who adds you in LinkedIn. So once our attacker finds, say, the bank in this case, and he has a plan, because remember, no matter what you do, if you don't plan, you just plan to fail. Say he sends an email. Once he sends the email, that's it. He can then move on to do on-site attacks. Through that email, he can get information from anything that's connected to a computer system if the right security measures are not taken in place. And it all can all start with your weakest link. And then let's talk about an on-site attack. Let's say the attacker went from, okay, he knows everything and he kind of knows, he has enough information where he can follow you, right? So he goes inside your business, and oh look, here's a server that you ordered, but you didn't order the server. He actually took over your system. It's happened a lot before with huge companies, and he just walks in there, installs the server, but the server is full of malware. It is what you wanted, but you actually didn't go through the Amazon site. You actually didn't go through anything but the attacker's computer. So uh, these are some of the external cyber threats that will impact small businesses. I don't know if you guys have any large or small businesses, but it caters to all of them alike. Um, and basically, point of sale. Have any of you guys heard about the Target attack in the U.S. with the point of sale system
No.
with the POS? Basically, they were able to steal millions of anything that went through Target and Black Friday last year, not this year, was compromised by hackers in the U.S. alone. It was also Home Depot had the same attack, Lowe's, and all and the most funniest thing is that they all went through their ventilation system because the computer was connected to the cash register. So they were able to go through the computer systems that handle all their ventilation systems and all their stores. It was the same company that had the same contract because these are like cookie cutter stores. They're just glorified superstores that you can just buy one just like you go to Walmart or any other store and build one. And they were able to do it that way. Also through web app attacks is 35%, which is very scary because a lot of your applications in your phone and on your computer are called hybrid applications where they're half web-based and half they're native applications. What native stands for is that you can install them in your computer and all that good stuff. So you don't have to be visiting a website. Excuse me, I apologize. Insider misuse, that could be a disgruntled employee or somebody that doesn't like you in the company, and let's say you're working on this huge project and you give this presentation, and then somebody within your company that wanted to give that presentation sabotages your business because that team member is just not allowing your team to function. And it's very, very common to see that sometimes clients will hire us to solve their problems, and the problem is not in their computer system. It's an employee within the system that is just trying things, and nowadays you can just download things online and just install things in computers. You don't even have to know how to hack a computer. All you have to do is you go to YouTube, which I'll show in the demo later on, and it could be very, very interesting. So miscellaneous errors, this is just the same, whatever errors happen. Say there's like you take a server and you misconfigure it. You have crimeware, which is your ads and stuff like that. Card skimmers, if you guys are in the restaurant industry. Basically, this is when somebody comes and they will just slide your card in the system that will read the MAC stripe or the chip on your card. Especially in Europe, they use RFID, so you have a chip in your card. And they'll copy that information. They could actually copy it from 3 feet away from you if you're like if you're going on the train and stuff like that. So if you don't have it like in a specific protection sleeve and stuff like that, you could be compromised. Cyber espionage is fairly clear up. They basically, corporate espionage as well is very huge everywhere. And 6% will be just everything else. Any questions? I know this is a pretty long one.
No, thank you.
Okay. So now let's talk about how does an attacker, because I want you guys to put yourself in the mind of an attacker, and how he is gonna think and how he's gonna move. And I want you guys to, from now on, be more defensive. In a sense where when it comes to your business is your baby, and you want to treat it as family. So you have to protect that baby. So step one, it'll be system susceptibility, meaning what value does it have to the attacker? Is he going to be able, through you, are you the weakest link to somebody else's supply chain, or are you valuable enough to move on forward? Vulnerabilities in systems and personnel as well, because the main flaw of a lot of things is that they go through the individuals and they social engineer your employees. The attacks, the number two will be the threat accessibility. This will be the attack surface, logical and physical reachability. Can I just go in there and just steal that computer and then just dump out all the data? Or do I have to do it from far away? Can I just break in this person's house, get that hard drive, or should I break in this person's house and install malware in her computer or his computer, then from remotely, have access to all the system. 3 will be threat capability. This will be the tools, techniques, and resources. And you combine all these 3, and then from there, you can find the successful attack. And this is how, when you do forensics, or say you investigate an attack or something like that for a client, these are the things you look for. Like, you put yourself in their mind, what will they do, and how can we stop them? So now this is called Norse. This is an actual. I just wanted to show you guys this is a real-time map showing an actual attack happening live. And this is the link you can go to if you guys want to copy it. I can copy it on the chat, and you guys can. Oops, apologies. Let me copy this, and I want you guys to go and see this from your web browser really quick. And here's the chat. Here we go. Everyone here?
Yes.
All right. Let me
Thank you.
know, guys, when you guys go to that link. This is actually a live map of live attacks happening as we speak right now on the internet.
Oh my God.
So you guys can actually see what's happening, and it's always live, and it's like it's a forever evolving being that never stops.
It looks like they all start from outside the US and targeting the US, like Africa, Europe, and Asia.
Yeah, but that changes. Here's an actual video that I. Let me know if you see the slides. So I should
Yes.
give it. So this is a recent attack. I just have this slide map for those who couldn't see it. I just want to show you guys how everything is interconnected, and it's very scary because this could be coming from cell phones, computers, laptops, you name it. If it's connected on the internet, it's a probability. So I'm going to go on to the next slide.
This is scary.
This looks good now. This looks good. It's full screen. Keep it like this. Wonderful.
Okay. Sorry. So, okay, I know I don't want you guys to feel scared. I just it's like when I was talking to Elena, and it's like, what do we do now, and how do we fix this? And the reality of thing is that there's 2 ways you can deal with it. I mean, it's still part of your life. We're so interconnected. It's become such a dependency that it's just like the guy who invented the straw. Wherever you go, there's a straw for a reason, and that patent's there, and that guy's making money. So computers the same way. It's a necessity now, and it's part of our culture. So the best thing you can do, I want to know, which one of you have a reactive business?
What
Hello?
do you mean by reactive?
Yeah, define it, please.
You react to anything that happens.
Yes, actually we have the security business.
Okay.
Video surveillance.
Okay. So since you're in surveillance,
it's both, actually reactive and proactive. It's both.
Exactly. But as a surveillance individual, so you play the eye and the rabbit, right?
Yeah.
So those who don't know, the eye in the PI world, the eye is the investigator, the rabbit is your target.
Okay.
So basically, the rabbit. So which one are you? Are you reactive or proactive? When I mean like on a daily basis, do you react to things or do you proactively take care of them? Hello?
Yeah,
it's both.
It's both. You mean ideally we would just be proactive, but in reality, people are surprised. I mean, I was surprised by this attack. I thought I was proactive, but I guess I realized not proactive enough. So you can never be too proactive, I guess.
True. At least in the digital world, because the physical. Do you guys do mostly physical security more than digital security?
It's more physical security.
Surveillance cameras.
Yes, surveillance cameras,
Okay, I see.
alarm systems, and so.
I see. So, okay, so I'm gonna show you guys something later on this presentation. That's awesome. I'd like to talk to you guys later to see what's up. So so basically, a proactive program means basically you're proactively dealing with situations, and then a reactive one basically it's like if you don't have those camera, if you get robbed without having cameras, you have no evidence. You can't even identify who came in.
Mm.
But once you have them there, now you're being proactive about the situation because now you can get that evidence and see who is attacking you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have Sawyer talk about the Internet of Things really quick, and there you go, Sawyer.
Hey everyone, I'm back. So for those of you who don't know, the Internet of Things refers to all devices connected to the web. This device could be something like your computer, your cell phone, and it could even be as small as just a single button, which I'll show you later. So here's just a quick graph of looking at the future in 2020 and what kind sort of the device-to-person ratio that we'll be seeing. So in 2020, we're going to be looking at around 6.5 devices per person. Right now, it's around 3.5. So that doesn't necessarily mean that everyone's going to have 6.5 devices. It just means that there's going to be 7.6 billion devices out there. Oh wait, no, sorry, 50 billion devices out there. So I'm going to show you a quick example of how small a internet-connected device can be and what it does. Sorry, that's another stat. I'll come back to that. So Amazon recently came out with something. I think they just call it the Amazon button. But essentially what it does, as soon as you press this this button, it'll just order that product for your home, and it'll be sent to you. Now, this is a really exciting thing, but we're going to be seeing a lot more small devices like this that will be connected to your internet. There will be things like just sensors and stoplights, or sensors on farms and things like that. So looking at this previous slide, it kind of gives you some similar stats that we saw before, and just how much data will be moving around. We'll be seeing 50 trillion gigabits of data.
Jeez.
It's a lot.
So now we're going to talk about another concept called the bring your own device. So just like we did with our last kind of word map, I want you just to write down in chat or on a piece of paper the first one that comes to mind, or the first one that you notice. So bring your own device refers to when your employees can have just multiple devices and they bring them to work. Either these devices are provided by you, or your employees provide these devices and then they do work on them. But either way, it really empowers your employees, and it allows them to work from a lot of locations and gives them a lot of flexibility in how they can work. But it does put some holes in the security of your company.
Yeah.
So, an employee can work from several different locations. They could be working from the park's Wi-Fi, a cafe, their home, wherever. And and every time they're or if they're not even working, they could just be using their device in this location. But that comes with a downside. If they're at, like, let's say a cafe, they could be connecting to what they think is the cafe's router, but is in fact the attacker's phone or an attacker's device. Once they've done this, they've compromised their device, and when they then bring this device back into your system, back into your building, they can compromise the rest of your system, and it can act as an attack vector for this attacker to get into your business and take whatever you have. So one such countermeasure for these sort of things is if you have remote management on your devices, you can see their physical location and you can remotely wipe them. So let's say an employee lost their phone on a train, and this phone has access to their email, which has access to all kinds of very sensitive information about your company. You can remotely wipe it so that if someone is able to get that phone, then if that phone doesn't have a password, that can be a problem. Or they could even take out they can examine the memory of the phone and see if there's any emails stored locally. Another good countermeasure to get around these sorts of attacks, so thinking back to the attack where your employee goes to a coffee shop and connects to one of the Wi-Fis there, you can use a VPN, which is a virtual privatized network, and essentially what that does is it encrypts your traffic from your computer to either your company's server or another server that can be provided, and it encrypts all traffic in between those two locations, and then it goes out to the net.
That's
So
what
what
I
that
use,
does,
everybody, ladies.
Yes.
Yeah.
I use this VPN system. Thanks to now to protect myself.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
to having
and so
yeah.
what
So does anybody have a questions on VPNs by any chance?
No.
No? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Sorry, you continue.
okay.
Make sure they have the slide.
Or maybe just explain exactly what VPN is, please.
Okay, so the way a VPN would work is if you're normally when you go online, your computer connects to the router and then to the greater internet at large. And the problem with that is if an attacker has control over the router, then they see all traffic that goes from your computer to the greater web unencrypted, and they can have access to it. So if your emails are coming in through there, they could read your emails. If you're uploading photos or just any kind of data, they'd be able to see it. So
Okay.
If I may interject, I don't know how it is in Europe, but here when the internet provider, here they're called Time Warner or Cable or Verizon or something like that, when they come and install the router, if you change home or you move, they don't even bother to give you a password. So it's the router itself, not the cable box, not the cable, right? Andre, help me out here. That they don't even bother to give you a password. So technically, that's an open window for anybody to access it. So by default, they don't even explain to you that you should create a password. So if your router does not have a password, that's a huge window that you're leaving open for anybody to break into your digital security.
Also, sorry, somebody gonna say something. The loophole they have is that basically they say that they offer you internet service, they don't offer you security. And by saying that and also the other loophole they have is that basically if you don't own the router, they're leasing their router to you. So in other words, you don't own that device, so you don't have legal access to it because you lease it,
You're
and they
right.
just provide the service. And the thing is, it's very sad. You can ask Elena. We were checking out her router, and she had like default passwords and all that stuff we took care of. And one of the things that helped was that if any attacker, like as soon as we wiped out her computer, we had somebody call in saying that she had viruses in her computer, and that we needed to take care of it. They needed to take care of it and install things on her computer. It was very, very, very.
In other words, what Andre is saying is, if somebody wants to attack you because they could use maybe whatever, some of your information, email list of clients, they can attack you in many, many ways at once, like it happened to me. So via phone, because they're all connected, right? Our devices, via computer, any of your computer devices, via your email, via your website. There's many ways. So for me, they tried to attack me in 4 different ways. Luckily, thanks to Andre and Sawyer and Rob, we shielded everything very fast. So does that make sense?
Yes.
Andre, it's still loading. The presentation is still loading.
Okay. I'm just gonna do that for now. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Let me see if I can do this right here. Boop.
And we have Monica, we have Dr. Monica from Germany who also joined us. Monica and Yolanda know each other.
Yes, hello, Monica.
So, Dr. Monica, feel free to be live. And there you are. Hi, Dr. Monica.
Hi, hello.
You're fashionably late. I usually don't expect that from you. You're usually right on
Yes.
time. I'm the one late.
Sorry.
It's okay. So you just came on, right? You probably missed a little bit. But just follow along. You may have some questions. And anyway, I'm recording it. And it's safe. It's a small group for now. I think most people are on a different time zone, so they will join to the other one. So it's confidential. You can, if you have any confidential question, Monica, you can put it in the chat box, or I can stop the recording at the end, and you can ask. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. It's all close friends of mine on this presentation. So. All right, and please carry on, Andre and Sawyer.
All right, so I guess we talk about VPNs. Now, I don't want you guys to get scared, but what I'm about to show you is called a rubber ducky. And a rubber ducky looks like a USB, but it's not. It can write, encode, load, and deploy malware into your computer in a very sophisticated way. To the point, it doesn't only work on computers, it works on cell phones, it works on Internet of Things, routers, you name it. You can, as long as you know enough information about your target, you can definitely take over with this device. This device is only $20. So you can imagine you can just buy one, throw it in the parking lot, and hopefully have an employee pick it up and put it in there. So I want to show you guys a small video. Let me see if the let me know if it loads. Should load quick. Did it load? Can you guys see it?
Yes.
It's not a video. It's an image. Okay, try now to play.
All right, here we go. So this is the device does everything automatically. It's called a HID, which stands for Human Interface Device. It acts like a keyboard, so you won't even know that somebody plugged in something to your phone. It's just gonna look like you inputted all those commands in your phone. So, and this works on iPhones, this works on Androids, it works on Windows phones, any device that would take a keyboard or use one as an interface. And as you can see, this took less than 40 seconds, and the device for everybody's been compromised. So I just be careful. Here's
Yes.
Yes? Any questions?
Scary, scary.
I mean, I'm not trying to scare anyone. I just want to show people the possibilities so they can just keep them in mind, little mental notes help. And here's another device, which basically is labeled a USB killer version 2.0, is actually an EMP that stands for an electromagnetic pulse. You guys know what that is?
No.
An EMP is an electromagnetic pulse that basically it's like is a huge blast of magnetism that erases your motherboard. So imagine if somebody just found a little USB in the floor, and oh yeah, I found a free USB in the parking lot. Let me just plug it in the server and see what it got. It can basically destroy your company, and it's very scary. These are just some of the things that can really, look at this. Boom, over. There's no recovering anything. You got to order a server. So if you have a competitor or somebody who wants to have an extra edge and knows where your server is located, it could be game over as well. The key is to be like an onion. The more the layers, the better. So don't pick up USBs whenever you see them. Just let them be. Now, how many of you guys have seen this little window on Google? You guys use Gmail?
No, haven't seen it.
I may have seen it once.
No. All right. So signing in with two-step verification basically is something you guys want to set up. So I can put in. I'm gonna put in the link right now. If you guys haven't seen it, give me 1 second while I put it here. So we can go to accounts.google.com, or I can show you right here. I'll be right back. So if you guys go to accounts.google.com, which I'm gonna do right here for you guys, if you guys those are using Gmail, of course. Here you can see where it says sign in security. You guys see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Did you see what says privacy checkup? Just hit get started. And here you can also choose information you want to share with others and stuff like that. And then here you go. You just hit next, and then I'll say, your phone number. You want to edit any phone numbers and stuff like that. Manage your shares, and here it is. Now, here's your search history, so you can turn it off if you like. Here's your YouTube watch history. Let me just go here. So here you can turn it off as well. And now let's go back. And now let's do the same thing. Security. So now I just want to show you guys the little privacy checkup. So let me put in here this right here. Now this is the two-step authentication link if you have Gmail, of course. This is something very important you want to do. And here, you see this where it says two-step verification?
Yes.
I don't know who's following or
Ladies,
basically
are you
sign in
with
with
us?
your
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you sign in there with your password. Where I don't have Sawyer here, so I gotta. And then you can follow the steps and go from there. You guys understand that really quick? How to put in your phone number is fairly straightforward. Would you guys like me to go through the whole thing?
Well, maybe we have to try it out to find out.
Okay.
To really understand it,
All right. So here you got verification codes. So you can put a phone number, and
Don't
basically
prank
every
call
time.
Sawyer, everybody.
I'm sorry.
Don't prank call Sawyer now.
Well, I guess you guys can call him. He likes to talk. So here is primary number, and plus he's super nice. Here you can edit your phone number, put in your phone number. You have to turn it on, of course. Is it on? Right here. Hello?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
All right. So you put in your primary number. Then we chose text message for this case, but you can also receive a phone call if you like, a voice call. And there you go. And then now you have two-step verification. Now every time you try to log into your Gmail account, you're going to receive a six number code, and we go from there if you want. So let's do it really quick so they can see how it looks.
Yeah, I highly recommend it, ladies. I've done it, and now somebody tries to enter my Gmail, Google automatically notifies me.
Okay. Good to know.
I mean, it's like basically it's like if you just gotta visualize security as an onion. The more layers you have, the harder it's gonna take.
So it didn't work because I haven't remembered this.
I see, but that's okay.
You can also have it remember your computer, so it will only require the two-step verification on new computers. So that way, if someone has your password and tries to log in from their computer, they won't be able to do so.
Plus, you get notified. It'll say like, "Hey, here's the code for your new password," so you know somebody's trying to log into your computer, and they know your password, so that way you can change it.
Okay.
Everyone good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. So, another way is basically by this little device here called a Yubikey, which we got a Lena as well. Let me
Comes
go
from
here.
San Francisco, Silicon Valley-based company.
So basically, you through Yubikey only works with Chrome, of course, but you can do even stronger than a text message. This is a little USB key that's going to be like the key of your car. You know, it's unique for that car, or the key for your house, but it works with code. And this is how it looks. Did it load?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna put here this link for you girls and guys, and
Oh,
you guys
girl.
have that.
Oh, girl.
I'm sorry.
The guys were
Audience.
intimidated by the subject, so they didn't show up. Yeah.
All right. So that is something to have in mind, you know, just these little extra steps you want to take with your digital privacy. Here's another thing I want to talk about. So everything has a vibration. This is going to be very, how you say this? This
Spiritual.
is kind of, yeah, it's kind of scary for me as well. It's say like, you know, your body, your universe, your devices all have a frequency. You know, your CPE can be read by miles away with a specific device. Anything can be intercepted. Anything can be hacked. And all it takes is a motivation from an attacker. So you have to be very careful who you talk to, who you share information with, because it's not probably the person you told, but the person they tell is the one that gets interested. Ooh, who is this person? Who is this? Who's this Elena? What? She does what? Oh no, I gotta figure this out. She might have some money there. I want to get some of that, you know. And you have to be very, very careful on how you do that. And this is just a chart of the spectrum of things. And this is a device that can actually read your CPU vibrations. It's an acoustic cryptanalysis parabolic microphone. And it's basically acts like a laser, and it will read the vibrations the CPU does, and it can even read your computer screen to see what you're typing. So it's
Oh my God.
this is what I'm trying to say, is that it all takes the motivation of this attacker, is like how much does he really want it, you know? But the good thing about having
Usually a man.
security, I'm sorry?
Is it usually a man, the attacker?
No. Women are smart too. I mean, as long as it's a human and it has fingers and it can type. I mean, I just can show you right now, like, this is something else I want to show you. Like, there's something called Google hacking, which is also really great for research. It was created by Johnny Long. He owns a charity called Hackers for Charity. They help peoples in Kenya and South Africa by teaching them computer classes. But he discovered this, like, let's say our friend has cameras, right? So this is basically Google searches. You guys remember when we talked about how Google has these web crawlers that just search for things online?
Yes.
There's just databases and databases upon databases of things. Oh, here we go. Let me show you this. So, do you have some of these cameras, friends, that access network cameras? Who was the one who had the security firm?
Yes, we.
Okay, so
Yolanda.
Yolanda from
all
Switzerland.
right, Yolanda. Then here I'm gonna leave this here for you because this will be really good to have your staff go through
Uh-huh.
just to see. Just I'm not saying there are. I'm just saying just in case there are any of your IP-based cameras are on the internet. You may want to just give a little quick search so you can make sure there are none of those. And basically, what Google hacking is, basically you put certain let's check out a live view. Let's see what's live. You put in certain keywords within the browser, and there's a lot of it online. And as we can see here, here's an Access 210 network camera.
Uh-huh.
And here's the live view. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we get a. Oh, there's no password on the camera. It's an office.
Oh my God.
So.
That's how it goes.
I'm sorry.
That's how it goes.
What I'm trying to say is, you know, like how long did it take us to do this? You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy.
And it's random. Let's check out another one. You know, and the same thing happens with password files, and 85% of all the hacks you hear about are mostly misconfigured machines that give your attacker enough intelligence to actually go in there.
Oh.
Let's try this one. This one looks more live.
Everybody breathe.
Yes.
All right, so this is a
Very obvious
house.
solutions. Look like it's snowing.
Yep, it is snowing, and it's somebody's cabin camera.
Spooky.
So, and it's taking, you know, it's just here's the setup. Let's see what's up. Oh, here's the password. I'm not gonna do it, but if I really wanted to, let's go back because that's the basic HTML. But if I really wanted to, most of these cameras are set up like this online. All I have to do is this.
But do you know where this is now? Does it give the information where this camera is placed?
Oh yeah, I can show you because by the IP address you can geolocate it. So we can go here.
And this is something else a VPN can do for you too. Is if you're using a VPN, your geo IP tool will show you as coming up in a different location than you actually are.
And a VPN is cheap. How much was it? Like
$40 a year.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you're really safe. I have that.
Here we go.
Montana.
Yeah, but look, this is from Sweden. So
Oh.
No wonder
here's the
why.
latitude and longitude of the camera. Here's where it's at.
Yeah.
Right there in Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina.
So I don't know where that is, but it's in Sweden.
Ay.
I'm just saying, you know, it's something you want to look at. And you see the Google searches in title, and then okay, you know what? Let's do something else. And this is just things that are online on Google, and printable files, servers. Let me see. Here it is. Files containing passwords.
Yeah.
So
Unbelievable.
here we go. And this is just doing a Google search. I'm not like in a movie, like you know the movies hitting the keyboard really hard, like, oh my god, give me a second, guys, give me 1 second.
I have to bring this to our company.
Well, let us know. We got another presentation just on this.
It's just very base information, ladies. We can do a 2.0 if you want to know more, but Um,
So
yeah.
here it is. Here's an administration panel. And from here we can go. Hello, we love the NSA. And I'm just saying, I mean, this is just game over because now that I have access to this, I can just go in here, see how it was created. I have an actual IP address, so I can probably go like that and see what happens. And I can just from there I can just this is just basically the information gathering phase. Um, this is what they call it. One of the first steps you do. Uh, I hope this doesn't scare anyone.
Well, I think we have to learn to live with it.
Yeah, but I mean it's at least you know about it. You're not just hanging fruit. So that is one of my main concerns. Here, let me show you guys something else. Just on YouTube. Um, so I just want to show you, like, it's just nowadays, it's not like in the 1990s or early 2000s or even mid 2000s where you had to learn how to do things from scratch. Now people create tools like Armitage, and basically you just click and point. But the thing is, like, these attackers don't really know what's happening in the background. So let me here's fast and easy hacking.
Fast and easy hacking.
So, and that's what they call it because that's what it is. I don't know. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So here, the guy's gonna find the browser attack. So he's gonna do that, and then
They show you how to hack.
yeah, basically I can just go online and be like, all right, I wanna do this. But the thing is that people that learn this way, look, he already got a machine. So now he's gonna use the machine he compromised to scan the whole network. And from there, he's going to compromise all the other machines. And look what he's doing. He's just clicking, and that's it. He just clicks and goes. There's no like, oh, I got to learn how to program. I got to learn how to do this. For us who investigate like security architecture stuff is really great because these people leave a lot of little fingerprints behind. So they're very easy to track.
Sloppy. They're sloppy.
Yeah, they're very sloppy. I just want to show you guys really quick. It's called pivoting. So he's going to pivot from that computer into the other computers. As you can see now, he is connected through that computer. So even if you find that computer attacking your network, it could be somebody else. So you say probably an employee's computer has been compromised by another employee that doesn't like him, and he thinks that by doing this he's going to get him fired. And it has happened a lot before.
Oh my God.
But I mean, and this is the thing, like this is all it takes, as long as that person has access to the software, all he has to do is follow the installation, which is just an install file you download, and that's it. And then every time you see that machine go red, he is accessing the computer. So he's going to interact with it. You can also do screenshots as well. And and you can also like record the video. You can control it through using the mouse. Let's see if he screenshot. There's a screenshot coming up. You see it?
Shouldn't this site be illegal?
I'm sorry?
Shouldn't these websites be illegal?
Well, I mean, it's all ethical. It's like a person who buys a gun, or a person who like these are the. I mean, I believe these tools are as damaging when used them for evil ways. Like if you're out there to steal stuff from people, yeah, it's like it is illegal. The action is illegal. Is the ethic? Where are you ethically? Like, are you gonna do good or are you gonna do bad? So there's criminals in all fronts. Let me show you guys. one more thing, so you guys can check this out really quick.
I'm drinking my tea.
So this is
Cheers.
Salute.
Salute.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys a link.
Being hack proof.
I mean, not being hanging fruit.
No, hack proof, no hanging fruit.
Well, I mean, not being hanging. Sorry. My connection is really. So I'm gonna share this with you guys. It's not. Where is it? I'm gonna do this over here. Didn't work out. Sorry for the thing. It's Threadwire. That's the. This is a. This is a TV show just on hacking, but they have some great like little snippet news called Threadwire, and it's very current, very simplistic to understand. And I want to share this with you guys so you guys can get informed. So if you guys want to bookmark this will be great. Also, here's another website. It's called HackRead. This is if you guys are interested in looking in further. And so here you go. The intelligent system that can hack any smartphone.
It's unbelievable.
Here you go. Fake Microsoft. Here it is. Fake Microsoft help desk claim calls aim to install malware on PC. 11 ongoing anonymous operations you must know about. I don't know. I read these all the time. I do a lot of research. I always like to share them with others, so they can get informed as well.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh. Just type it right there.
Okay. So, how are we doing?
Well, it's good to know, and it's hard to take.
Yes, yes. How many more slides do we have?
We have like 2 more slides.
Okay.
This was all part of the demo.
Very good, very good.
That I wanted to do before, because it just felt right. So here's another site. I want you guys to also.
Hop là, il se calme. On l'a perdu.
No, it's still here. So the hacker news. I'm copying all these links for everybody. I'll send them to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Gentlemen, are you still there? Okay, I guess I'll have to do the entertaining. So, Dr. Monica, let's hear from you. You came on a little late, so does this still make sense?
It's kind of depressing.
Yeah, but the good news is that these solutions are easy and cheap. You know what he talked about, the Yubikey is super cheap, the VPN is super cheap. Some of them are free, like doing the 2-step on Google authentication, that's free. What else he talked about? So most of the solutions are either free or very cheap, and then you're protected pretty much, like forever.
I'm sorry.
Welcome back.
I do apologize. It didn't happen through the whole presentation though.
No, yes.
All right. So, sorry, it's not here. Can you guys see my screen, or I gotta redo all that, right?
No. No.
Become the presenter. Can we?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah.
Some people are still trying to get on, but I don't know, somebody else from Paris. This guy, actually, this client of mine is a pilot and works for the military, and he lives 2 blocks, literally. I think I may have told some of you from where the terroristic attack happened last. So make presenter Sawyer. Okay. All right.
All right.
Are you're gonna show your screen?
Yep. How about now? We good?
Yeah.
All right. So, any questions? Anyone?
Not right now.
No? All right. So, this is what we're offering today, if anybody is interested. Our rates vary from $7,500 to $50 an hour. We're going to give all of you 1 hour free complimentary assessment.
That's
Good
very
activity.
nice. I had to twist his legs, ladies.
No. I mean, the 1 hour is not written in stone. I'm flexible.
Thank you. It's
We
very
have 5-hour packages. We're going to have 10% off. We have a 10-hour package. We're going to have a 10% off. We also have weekly and monthly packages. And this is just for like assessing your security. We also offer the other services we mentioned earlier. If you guys want to get in touch with us, let me. These are our personal emails. We do have business emails, but right at this time, this is the best way to contact us. Let me. Here's our Bit Privatoria, which is another VPN, and they offer great secure email to keep everything private. So go here.
So I would say, ladies, at least get your free assessment and then see. I think you all with your businesses need it. I don't make any money from it, whether you decide to take advantage of their great services or not. So it's just for me so that I know you are protected.
Okay. Thank you.
And also, we're very interested in doing a second part of this presentation. So if you guys are interested as well, let us know. We're always glad to share and teach others as well. So just let us know if you guys need any help and you guys would like to know more. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free. This does not count on your 1 hour assessment at all.
And we have another showing of this presentation later today at 9. So if you want to catch it again, we'll be doing it again then.
Yeah, I know it's not 9, it's 8:30 p.m. Pacific.
Oh yeah, 8:30 p.m.
Can you guys put your webcam for the finale to see if for any Q&A, please? I feel a little lonely alone on camera. Thanks.
There you go.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right, so let me see. Let's just get at least some words from everybody. Christine. Hi,
Yes.
Amanda. Oh my God, look like you're in a tropical settings. Look at you.
I am. I'm still in the drop.
You're in Hawaii, right? You look great.
Yeah.
You look great. Okay, fantastic. Let's see. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hello.
Christine. Everybody, good. You're looking good. Looking good. I never even see Christine on camera before. I don't think she ever saw me. So, where are you, Christine? In
Oh, where I am? I'm in the south of France.
today, you're in south of France. Okay, good. Maybe you were traveling for the holidays. I wasn't sure.
No, I'm home. I'm home.
Nice. Okay, very good. So, and Dr. Monica, do you have any question? I think she's coming on camera. Oh wow, look at that. It's looking good. Are my favorite ladies. Nice, nice.
I definitely have to go for the beginning.
Yes,
Listen again for the start.
yes,
We
yes.
have to replay.
Maybe go to bed soon and then wake up. It's gonna be 5:30 p.m. your time. A.m. Sorry, 5:30 a.m. your time. It's a little early. If not, you can listen to the recording. I'm recording both.
Okay, I go for the recording.
Okay.
Because winter sleep, I need a lot of sleep.
Yes, yes. So no, you and I talked about in privacy about your situation. I don't know if there's anything you want to say or not. It's up to you. Yeah. There you go. So sounds good. And we have Matilde in the dark in Italy. Eccola qua. Ciao Matilde. Okay. Matilde is a famous banker in Italy, and we cannot hear you very well. I think your audio is not plugged in. Matilde, Matilde aggancia il tuo microfono perché non ti sentiamo. O sgancialo un modo o nell'altro perché sei muta. Ok. Translation.
Hello? You guys hear us?
Yeah.
Good. So, if questions come up, you can always let me know or let Andre and Sawyer know, and they're very available. So I think they're really interested in working with wonderful people, entrepreneurs, who have good companies, who are making a difference in this world, to really ensure that you are protected once for all. You really need to do it once to make sure you are shielded, protected, and then you can run with it. You don't have to keep getting new tools or devices. Am I correct, Andre? Maybe after that is just maintenance. Andre, you lost you Andre, you're muted. Andre, we cannot hear you.
Hello.
Okay, we got Matilde.
Hey.
Okay, now we got everybody. Okay, we got bene, ti sentiamo, Matilde.
Bye.
Okay. Matilde, were you able to follow?
I don't understand.
Sei stata capace di
Yeah, we
capire?
can hear you good. Let us. Give me a second.
I speak English so, but it's very interesting. Andre, bravo, molto bravo.
Grazie.
Prego. Sto studiando l'inglese, I study English. The next webinar, Okay.
Wait a
Yolanda?
second.
American?
Yolanda is in Switzerland. We have Dr.
I'm
Monica
Switzerland, yes.
in
Not
Germany,
so far from you.
and we have
Christian?
Christian in France, and I'm in the US, and Andre and Sawyer are in the US.
I didn't manage to write down your email addresses. Could you show them again, please?
Yes.
Yeah. I can send links to all of you.
And with your offer?
I can't. I can't.
Can we just contact you with the offer you made? Can we just contact you?
Yes.
Hello?
I write my mail.
We can barely hear you. We're sorry.
Tell them to turn off their webcams, and then we'll be able to hear them better.
Is there any possibility you guys could the bandwidth is not allowing us to hear you guys.
Fine.
What?
We can hear you fine, Andre.
Oh, okay.
I apologize. I turned off the camera just to make sure you guys can hear us well. Can you guys hear us now?
Yes, we can hear you.
I think
Okay.
the other people disconnect. I'm sorry.
No, they just got off the camera because you told them to get off the camera. So Yolanda was asking, you ladies can still speak. We were afraid that maybe too many cameras were taking too much bandwidth. But so yes, you can contact Andre directly. And if you have any
Does
questions.
anyone have any questions now so we can answer them right away?
No, I don't have a question now.
No, at the moment.
Okay. So if you guys could please send me an email. Here's I got my send me an email saying that you guys saw us at this webinar. And feel free to send us an email. Don't feel afraid. It's all we all learn new things, and we're glad to see where we can help you guys. That'd be great. And thank you, Elena, for doing this. Elena was very concerned, and she wanted to share this information with you guys, and we're very honored to do this. And hope you guys have a great evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
But could you show again your email addresses, please? I didn't
Oh.
manage to write them down.
Yeah.
All of.
Okay. There's 3 emails.
Yeah. Could you show the screen again?
I can do it. I can do it. Let me just copy and paste.
Okay, here it is. So you're paying one at Gmail.
Can you guys see it? Let me
put it in the
It's in the chat box, and I can also send it to you, ladies. I can send it to with all of the links. Okay.
Yes, please. Oh, great.
Do it right now.
Also, you guys can, if you guys want a fast contact, you guys can contact me through LinkedIn. That is I know it's very skinny, and I'm just very personal. So
yes,
if you guys need
I get on his case about that.
Please let me know, and I will supply that. Is there any resumes needed or anything like that? Or company information or anything you guys would like. But LinkedIn will be the only social media to find us. If you guys receive an email from us from Facebook, Twitter, or anything like that, it is a fake. Please let us know.
Oh, so it's just LinkedIn.
Just LinkedIn for a reason, because it's just at least in what we're trying to do is not. I know a lot of people have social media, but we do a lot of our 99% of our work is referrals. So it's not like we need it that much, but it's really good to have, just contact people and meet other people. And if there's anybody in my network you'd like to meet, please let us know.
Okay.
We always love to facilitate. If you see somebody else who'd like to get their services, we will be more than glad to make an introduction, no matter what it is, if they're in our network.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thanks a lot for all this information.
Oh, you're welcome. If you guys wanna make another one, we can probably plan for next month, and I'll have another set of slides we can talk to, and we can probably make it where a little bit more kind of what
tailored to whatever you're curious
exactly about. Tailored to whatever you guys would like to hear and do. That'll be great for us to help you guys out.
Okay. Heard you. Thank you very much.
Very much. Thank you, Elena.
Thank you, ladies. So happy holidays, and be safe.
Yes. Thank you, Elena, very much.
Thanks a lot.
My pleasure. Ciao, belle.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Ciao,
Bye.
ciao.
Happy holiday season.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Bye, Andre.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, ladies. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.
Yes, to you too.
Thanks.
Ciao.
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 Send them the links right now before 1 second.
Is anyone staying after, like Monica, or is she?
Let me see. So far it's only Yolanda.
But I'm going now.
Okay, okay. So
Bye-bye.
good. Bye,
Ciao.
darling. Happy holidays. So 1 second. So Chris, Yolanda, Monica. Yeah, I think.
What do you think, Helena? Was it that bad?
How many ladies were there? 4, besides me.
5? I think it was great. It was fine.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just send it to you
I
guys.
feel so bad because we won't be able to sleep now.
Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. 1 second. Let me finish the recording and let's get on the phone. Can we get on the phone really quick?
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
Okay.
I'll call you.
Okay.
Should we leave the GoToMeeting?
No, fair enough.